Hey, Tony Gaskins here. Listen to me. Want to talk to the ladies today because yesterday I posted on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram and you have an Instagram, I'm on there. And sometimes I forget that I'm talking to more than 100,000 people. And so I be thinking I'm talking to like 100 people. So I honestly did not think there were women, or like that many women, who follow me that smoke, because I kind of thought that, I don't know, I kind of thought that women knew that guys who, you know, talk like I talk and think like I think do not smoke and would never date a woman who smoked. Like, I ain't talking about a woman who done tried to smoke. I'm talking about a woman who's smoking every day or every week. Like, the guys who moving how I'm moving, like my mentees and stuff like that, would never in a million years date a woman who smoked. And it's just so many reasons. It's just morals, it's health, it's personal choice, it's just overcoming peer pressure, just loving your body, respecting your longevity. Like, I know a lot of people smoking. I ain't judging nobody, but it's a bad decision. And most people understand that it's a bad decision and they doing it at this point because they addicted to it. But to see the amount of women that got offended for being old chimney long, I'm like, whoa, I ain't know this many women smoke. It is disgusting. Now, I know women say, well, oh, a man smoking is disgusting too, but I am a man, so I don't look at a man like that. So when I think about a woman, I think about kissing a woman. I think about marrying a woman as a man. So I could look at a woman in a different mindset than I could look at a man. And then a lot of women praise men who smoke. I mean, there's so many men who smoke and smoke cigars and all of that, and it's a lot of women who start smoking with their man. And I honestly think a woman smoking is just like a woman fishing and a woman hunting. It's typically a man who introduced a woman to that kind of stuff, because smoking is a masculine thing, because you're killing yourself. And so you don't typically expect the matriarch, the one who is with the kids the most, the one who has to breastfeed, the one who, you know, gets up with the kids in the middle of the night, the one who the kids run to when they sick, when they fall and hurt themselves. You don't expect the matriarch to kill herself. The man, we been shot at. Men been shot at. Men been crazy. Men just, I mean, you got to think about it. Gladiators, warriors, just chopping up each other, cutting heads off, drinking blood, like fighting bears. Like, men been crazy. So I really, honestly, I don't be expecting a lot from men. I'm trying to expect more and raise more. And then a lady wrote me last night, talking about yesterday's video, talking about she feel like women get blamed for everything. It's like, listen, get out your feelings, okay? Women ain't being blamed for nothing. It's just life. It's just life. It's a lot men could say they feel like they being blamed for. It's just life. It's just life. It's how God made it. So it's just life. Get out your feelings, because there is a high calling on humans. There's a high calling on men. It's a high calling on women, and the calling is just slightly different. But one of the things about the woman being the backbone. So a lot of women, and most people say the man is the head of the household. The man is the head of the household. So if the man is the head of the household, that means he goes out and he provides a living. He makes these decisions, he does this stuff, but if the man is the head of the household, the woman get to see his choices. So if a woman sees a man choose to introduce something to his lungs that we all know is gonna increase the chances of cancer and increases the chances of a premature death, then we would like to hope the human brain in a woman will say, he's making a stupid choice. That's on him. My kids need somebody. I'm gonna tell him this is a stupid choice. I'm gonna tell him he needs to stop. I'm gonna tell him if he don't stop, I'm gonna leave him. And I'm gonna have to leave. That's what we hope the woman will do. Or the woman may say, well, he don't smoke at home, he don't smoke around the kids, he not really smelling like smoke, that's his habit. Yes, it's gonna kill him early, but I'm gonna stay here for my kids. That's what we hope and expect from the woman, to not be as dumb as the man. That's just what we hope and expect. A woman think with both sides of her brain, a man thinks with one side of his brain. That's science. So we just hope that the woman gonna look at the man mistakes and say, okay, both of us can't make those mistakes, because he making that mistake, I'm gonna make my own mistakes. So both of us can't make the same mistakes, because we got livelihood on the line, we got kids on the line. That's just the hope. To see how many chimney long women was in them comments, I am flabbergasted. I'm blown. I am just floored. I'm like, wow, y'all supposed to be the smarter species. Y'all supposed to be the more responsible. Y'all killing y'allself too? Oh my goodness, we are doomed. We doomed. Humanity ain't got a chance. If the women losing their mind too, we already got the men talking about polygyny, threesomes, foursomes, all kind of ignorance. Now the women starting to talk about the same stuff. Oh, he could cheat. Oh, I ain't worried about it. Oh, threesome's fine. Oh, long as he treat me right. Oh, long as he cheat with respect. So, okay, so we're gonna use the body parts out in a way that God has not intended. But then in addition to that, so we're gonna defile marriage. So in addition to that, now we're going to, everybody gonna be smoking. I'm like, wow. And I'll be honest with y'all ladies, and I know this one is a hard one. This is a real hard one. But I don't even think we should be cursing as human beings. I don't even think we should be cursing just because it's profanity. And I don't think we should do anything that we don't want our children to do. Now, some people are okay with their children cursing. Some people are okay with their children cursing. And God bless you. Now, see, the person behind me driving crazy. And car already smashed up in the back. That's what just be confusing me. It's like, if I already got in a wreck, I'm finna be driving like Miss Daisy. Listen to me, I don't even think we should be cursing, but I'm conservative. I live a very strict lifestyle. My wife get on to me sometimes, but that's what's gonna keep me alive. And if the Lord do call me home, that's what let me know I'm gonna be sitting up there with him. I'm gonna be with the Lord when the time comes, when the Lord come back for his people. I'm gonna be with him. And so that's how I live my life. That's how I move. But we have to have more morals and values. So what I'm trying to say to the ladies is, ladies, listen. Men are already losing their mind. Keep your righteous mind. Keep your righteous mind. Like, don't come out here following the blind. You already see men going blind. Don't poke your eyes out. It's like, you know good and well ain't no smoke good for your lungs. You know good and well ain't no smoke good for your esophagus. Oh, well, weed is different. No, it is not. No, it is not. I ain't never seen weed make nobody kill nobody. You technically ain't seen a cigarette kill nobody either. It's what it causes in the body. You ain't seen nobody lose their temper and go off after no cigarette. That's calming their nerves. It's just a different type of cigarette. And I read one time that a weed is 6 times more potent than a cigarette. That what's in it is 6 times stronger on your lungs and your esophagus. That's why when people smoke weed, their lips go to turning black, burning all the cellulars in the lips go to turning black. You don't see people lips turning black off no cigarette. So it's like, we got to do better. Let me see where I got to go at. Y'all got to forgive me. Going to an appointment. So we got to get to a place where we gonna go ahead and do better. We got to do better, because we losing our morals, we losing our values, we losing common sense, and it's just getting bad. It's just getting bad. I'm telling you, it's out here getting terrible, and we got to do better. So it's like, ladies, listen. I know it's a lot of responsibility, and I know you don't want the responsibility. I know you want men to grow up and be men, and we working on that as well. If you watch the messages and you see the messages to the men, I did a video yesterday to men about stop promoting smoking, stop smoking online, stop, being a lame. And we working on that. But when the message is for you, get the message for you. That was the problem. A lot of women said yesterday in the comments, they was like, Tony, do all these videos telling men to grow up and holding men accountable, and then the one time he do a video for a woman, they want his head. But be happy when he holding the men accountable. But when the shoe on the other foot, and that's why I told y'all, like, to be honest with you, women, what I have noticed in the comments, women be way more vicious and attacking than men. When the video for the man, I don't really see a lot of men in the comments. It'll be typically 3 or 4, but it'll be 1 or 2 men that just really got an issue. But now when it's about the woman, and the woman don't like that shoe on that foot, oh my goodness. But guess what? I do not care. I'm gonna tell the truth like an IS is, because I work for God. So I'm gonna tell you the truth. So if you out here killing yourself, I'm gonna tell you, listen, you killing yourself, and you need to wake up and smell the Folgers in the morning. Folgers, send me a check. You need to wake up and smell the Folgers in the morning. You need to get your life together. Your life is in shambles. You is living raggedy, and you need to get your life together, because what you is doing is stupid. Point blank period. We are adults, and we need to act like adults. We need to grow up. We need to be responsible, and we need to make healthy choices for our life, and we need to stop feeling sorry for ourselves and stop making excuses for our irrational, ignorant behavior. We got to do better. We got to do better. Our kids on the line, our lineage on the line, our future on the line. We have got to do better. Point blank period. Point blank period. Hey, they're Tony Gaskins. I'm in downtown area, so I need to get out the phone because my map's showing on the other side over there, so I can't really see it. Ladies, you living right, you doing the right thing, you making healthy choices with your life, with your lungs, with your body. Do not let this world sway you. Do not let the world and the temptation in the world sway you. What I realized yesterday, it was a lot of women that was from the hood, or like the trailer park, or just from, low income situations where the kids raise themselves and the men are raising themselves, and it's just a lot of tomfoolery going on, and just the women hanging around their brothers. And I could look at their face and look at how they carry themselves and look at their skin and just see that they got a story to tell. They got a novel. You hear me? They done been through it. They done been through the ringer. A smoking woman is easy. She look like she done been knocked down and dragged out. And a lot of times women don't realize they look like that, because a woman ain't supposed to smoke. A human ain't supposed to smoke. But a lot of times with men, because we already look rough, because we already have bad skincare and all of that type of stuff, a lot of times with men, you can't really tell that a man smoked right off. But with a woman, because your skin is soft and, you know, supple and all of that right there you got going on, with a woman, it's different. Like, you could tell, like, woo, sister, you going through it, ain't you? You going through it. Hey, I'm gonna pray for you. You hear me? Sister, listen, I love you. I love you because the Lord love you. I'm loving you like the Lord love you, and I want you to be better. I want you to be better. I want you to get that life together. I want you to be better and get that life together. You hear me? Please get that life together, because what you got going on with that smoking and that sleeping around or whatever going on, that fornication, please get it together. Please get it together. Hey, God bless you. I got here to my appointment. We will be in touch.